The Man Your Man Could Smell Like by Old Spice is often considered one of the best marketing campaigns for new customer acquisition, thanks to its innovative and engaging approach that successfully appealed to a younger, digitally savvy audience. The campaign was a game changer in attracting new customers by zeroing in on a younger demographic that had long dismissed Old Spice as outdated or irrelevant. Its humorous, over-the-top style set Old Spice apart from competitors, forging a fresh, unforgettable brand identity that clicked with consumers on a whole new level. Flashback to the early 2000s. Old Spice was still the king of the US market for men's deodorant and body wash, holding a solid 20% share. But let's be real, it was seen as unfashionable, basically riding on an aging reputation. Procter & Gamble, the parent company, had already offloaded several of its legacy brands like Noxzema Skin Cream, Sure Deodorant, and Comet Cleanser to streamline their portfolio toward faster-growing products. Old Spice was teetering on the edge of the same fate if it couldn't show some serious growth potential. Sure, it had history. It was the classic stuff tucked away in medicine cabinets or wrapped up in those predictable Father's Day gift packs. The brand clung to nostalgia, but younger audiences were flocking to edgier options like Axe, which screamed modern and cool. Then came 2006. A pivotal shift happened when Wieden+Kennedy stepped in to replace Saatchi & Saatchi as the advertising agency for the brand. Up until that handover, advertising spending had been minimal, with campaigns laser-focused on retaining the core demographic. Men over 30 who were loyal, but not exactly expanding the customer base. Around the same time, Procter & Gamble wrapped up its massive acquisition of Gillette, bringing in razors and more personal care products to the fold. This set the stage for a bold reinvention. The Man Your Man Could Smell Like marked a dramatic swing toward humor, lighthearted vibes, and ads tailored for a younger crowd. To amp up the appeal, Old Spice roped in celebrity spokespeople who resonated with millennials, like actors Neil Patrick Harris and Will Ferrell, plus rap artist LL Cool J. But what really powered this campaign was deep research and empathy. The agency didn't just skim the surface, they dove into understanding their audience, pinpointing wants and needs, and even extending that insight to the people around them, like the women who often influenced or made the purchases. Now, let's geek out on the production details, because this ad wasn't just funny, it was a technical marvel. Creators Allen and Coleman confirmed the original commercial was filmed in a single, uninterrupted take, which took 3 grueling days of shooting and countless attempts to nail it perfectly. CGI was kept to a bare minimum. Just an overlaid artificial hand for the scene where diamonds cascade from Mustafa's palm, and a separately shot body wash bottle rising through the diamond pile. Everything else, pure, on-set practical effects that blew minds. A crane lifted the entire bathroom set from above. A crew member precisely dropped a preformed shirt over Mustafa's head, and a custom cart seamlessly carried him from the boat set right onto the back of a real horse. It was choreography meets magic. The campaign didn't stop at that first ad. It evolved with spots like Questions, which ramped up the absurdity with even more location changes and extravagant transitions. Mustafa kicks it off at a shower station on a beach. Then the scenery dramatically splits in half, complete with fake legs and a towel peeling away, to reveal him log rolling. He struts across the surface of a lake, casually catching a falling cake mid-stride. Power saws through a kitchen countertop without missing a beat, dives off the top of a waterfall in a perfect swan dive into a hot tub, which then collapses to show him perched on a motorcycle, his shorts mysteriously swapped for jeans. Through it all, he never breaks eye contact with the camera, addressing female viewers directly with rhetorical questions about what they like, implying that if their man switched to Old Spice, he could deliver all these wild, luxurious things. The launch was timed to perfection. Super Bowl weekend, February 7th, 2010. They smartly dropped it online first to build viral momentum, then unleashed it on TV. That 30-second spot, The Man Your Man Could Smell Like, hit like a thunderclap, a seamless, surreal monologue starting in a shower that morphs into a luxury yacht, climaxing with the iconic, "I'm on a horse." No boring product close-ups here. Just pure relentless charm aimed squarely at women, who were the primary buyers. The buzz was immediate and explosive. Within days, it racked up 5.4 million views on YouTube. By the end of the week, that number soared to 40 million. Twitter went wild. Old Spice's followers surged by 2,700%, and Facebook fans multiplied 9-fold. Celebrities jumped in. Alyssa Milano and Seth Green shouted it out, while Conan O'Brien delivered a spot-on parody on his show. But here's where the campaign transcended greatness into legend: the response phase. Fans weren't just watching, they were engaging, tweeting pleas for more content. Wieden+Kennedy spotted the opportunity and pivoted hard into real-time videos. Over a whirlwind 72 hours, Mustafa cranked out 186 personalized responses to everyone from A-list celebs and influencers to everyday folks. No rigid scripts, just pure improv in a simple green room setup, edited on the fly and uploaded within hours. This wasn't passive advertising. It was interactive alchemy, transforming viewers into active participants. The results: Old Spice's YouTube subscribers exploded from 20,000 to 1.4 million in mere months, catapulting the channel to the #1 most viewed branded channel of all time. So, why did this absurd fever dream campaign conquer the world? Let's dissect the marketing sorcery step by step. First, laser-sharp audience insight. Research showed 60% of body wash purchases were made by women, so the ads flirted shamelessly with them while turning men into the endearing punchline, empowering without offending. Second, masterful viral mechanics. The initial TV spot was a low-cost seed that exploded through digital channels. Earned media took over. In 2010 alone, Old Spice dominated 76% of all body wash conversations online, with half coming from women. No need for massive paid boosts. The response videos were dirt cheap to produce but generated billions in free exposure. Third, cultural hijacking at its finest. It cleverly mocked Axe's sleazy, over-the-top machismo while outshining the earnest, straightforward approach of Dove Men and Care. Mustafa's effortless charisma repositioned Old Spice as the cool uncle of grooming brands, not the dusty grandpa relic. The legacy of this campaign is massive, a true blueprint for digital disruption in the 2010s. It proved that humor can crush the hard sell, that interactivity beats one-way intrusion, and that even underdog brands can dominate with sheer wit. Old Spice completely shed its old skin, inspiring a wave of copycats from Dollar Shave Club's cheeky videos to Wendy's savage Twitter roasts. The original commercial became a staple on video-sharing sites like YouTube, amassing over 60 million views. In June 2010, it snagged the Grand Prix for film at the Cannes Lions International Advertising Festival, and in July, it won a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Commercial. At its core, the campaign fostered a parasocial relationship, a sense of real connection between the Old Spice man and the audience, which was key to its runaway success. Combined with the response series, it solidified its place as one of the most popular viral campaigns in recent history. What's your take? Where does the man your man could smell like rank in the Ad Hall of Fame? Top-tier absurdity that redefined marketing, or a brilliant one-hit wonder? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if you're still chuckling at ImOnAHorse, and subscribe for more deep dives into campaigns that totally redefine the game. Let's keep the conversation going.